Well, it says I'm live. It says I'm live, so let's see what happens here. I'm going to be sharing my stream. See how long it takes people to actually join. Anyway, for those of you who do not know, today is my birthday. I want to see how long I can go. And quite frankly, I don't know if it's because I took a week off or what, but I've noticed my views have been going down on my videos. Since I've got somebody watching already, so welcome to whoever joined. Got my incense going. A couple of the people I've noticed a couple of the people I follow on YouTube have a similar subscriber base to me, and they're streaming right now, so I don't expect anyone to actually join. Yeah, if anyone's wondering, this is the incense that I'm using, at least in this stream anyway. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so if you guys have anything you want me to talk about or any questions for me at all, let me know. But let's see here. Facebook is telling me it's my birthday today. Like I didn't know. Yeah, I've kind of been just taking the day off. For those of you following me on YouTube who aren't around where I live, it's 6:30 at night right now. So, yeah, I've just kind of been focusing on me today. Yeah, I got my window open. If you can hear background noise, that's what that is. Hey! If you made it this far, let me know. Hey! If you made it this far, let me know uh, what you guys think of who you would think could beat um, Goku in a fight. Would Chuck Norris be able to beat Goku in a fight? Let me know. Eric's asking if I want to hang out tomorrow. So, in the video I'm going to be recording tomorrow, expect to see Eric. Welcome to Secret Agent Randy Beans. He says happy birthday. Thank you. How are you? So, what's going on? Actually, I think I want to share this on my Discord too. Links to that in the video description. Secret Agent Randy Beans, nothing much, just waiting for you to talk about interesting things. Yeah, I don't really have much to talk about right now, so if you have any ideas, let me know. Uh, I know I came into this with no plans, so that's always a bad thing when you're live streaming. But eventually, I'll come up with something. If you have something you want me to talk about, let me know. Otherwise, I am going through Facebook and seeing if I can find a few things. I've been getting a lot of ads on Facebook asking, "Were you abused as a Boy Scout? Compensation now available for victims." I, I understand, Boy Scouts have been known for a few things in the past, but why are they advertising on my thing when I don't, or on my Facebook? when I don't post anything about Boy Scouts. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Somebody posted score is tied in a basketball game. You have 10 seconds left in the game. Who do you want to have the ball? And it lists, I recognize three of these people. It lists Kobe Bryant, number 24, Kobe Bryant, Jordan with his number 23 jersey, LeBron James in number 23, and then somebody named Bird in 33. Let's see. Larry Bird is the first person that came up. Nicknamed the Hick from French Lick, Bird is regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, drafted into the NBA by the Boston Celtics with the sixth overall pick in the 1978 NBA draft. Bird started small. Bird started at small forward and power forward for the Celtics for 13 seasons. I don't know who Larry Bird is, but I'm assuming that's who that Facebook post is talking about. Who would you want? Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, or LeBron James? This is here the worst city in every state. Uh, I'll keep this. I'll try and keep this tab open. Let me know if you're in the U.S. Let me know what state you're in, and I'll let you know what it says on Facebook. I'll let you know what Facebook says your the worst city in your state is. Because it says Edina is the worst state in Minnesota. Oh, popsicle. It's got ketchup flavored, ranch flavored, and barbecue flavored popsicles. Hmm. Somebody I'm friends with on Facebook um, posted something I agree with, at least for the first line anyway. I haven't read through the entire post, but it says, let me make something perfectly clear. Demanding me to do something makes me more motivated to not do it. I agree with that. Then he goes on to say, I mean, seriously, most of the times I don't even know you, so why should I listen to you? If you're a total stranger, your demands mean nothing to me. It's a quick way to make me not listen to you. And then he goes on to say that he's referring to people who say he has to make a video, he has to dissociate with friends and stuff like that. People who ask me nicely to make a video and are patient to wait for them are the ones that I make are the one people who ask nicely to make a video and are patient to wait for them are the ones that are top priority to make videos for, not the morons who demanding it. I agree with that. I think I'm gonna make me some dinner. At least I want to make some dinner. Hey, PooTube, how's it going? I saw you over in Richie's stream. Is he still streaming? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? And anytime anyone says something about the Muffin Man, I always think of Shrek. In fact, I think I'll pull it up here. I'll wait for a few ads. The buttons. The Muffin Man? Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives in Drury Lane? The Muffin Man? She's married to the Muffin Man. Anytime somebody mentions the Muffin Man, I always think of that. YouTube is asking, have I ever played a Game Boy Advance with headphones while in a car? I have not. I've never owned a Game Boy at all. I've never played a Game Boy. Closest I've ever had to that was PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2. And I will keep it in mind if I ever get if and I'm not making any guarantees, but if I ever get a Game Boy, I will not do headphones with the Game Boy in a car. I've not owned anything beyond a PlayStation 2. Didn't really play too many games growing or video games growing up. The only games I played were Spyro 2 and 3, Crash Bandicoot 2, Crash Bash, and then Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 for PlayStation 2, and X Men Legends 1 and 2 for the PS2. I do want to get like a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5 or whatever the most recent PlayStation is and start streaming that stuff. This may be blasphemy, but I've never actually sat down and watched an entire episode of Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, I've kind of lived under a rock. It says here, Muddy Mud Skipper is a mud skipper. Married to Mimby. Mrs. Butler is an incredibly obese. I think I'm going to have to watch Ren and Stimpy. The only thing I can really think of is for Stimpy is the Happy Happy Joy Joy song. Let's see what the Muddy Mud Skipper song from Ren and Stimpy is. Yeah, I think I like the Muddy Mud Skipper song. Reminds me of the Weird Al Yankovic song. Um, what is it? Harvey the Wonder Hamster. But way back when I was just a little bitty boy. You out of here, PooTube? Have a good night. Way back when I was just a little bitty boy, living in a box underneath the stairs, smash that. Oh, you smash that like button. Thank you. I don't know if you smash that subscribe button, bruh, but smash that subscribe button, bruh. Cranky is it saying happy B Day. Thank you, Cranky. Um, but I do have a story to tell you. Way back when I was just a little bitty boy, living in a box under there's in the corner of the basement of the house, half a block down the street from Jerry's bait shop. You know the place. Today I am 32. Yeah, 32. Way back when I was just a little bitty boy, living in a box under the stairs in the corner of the basement in the house, half a block down the street from Jerry's bait shop. You know the place. Well, back then life was going swell and everything was just peachy. Except for the undeniable fact, every single morning, my mother would breakfast. Oh, big bowl of sauerkraut. Every single morning. It was driving me crazy. Said to mom, "Hey mom, what's up with all the sauerkraut?" And my dear sweet mother, she just looked at me like a cow looks at an oncoming train. She leaned right down next to me. And my dear sweet mother, she just looked at me like a cow looks at an oncoming train. She leaned right down next to me. And she said, "It's good for you." And then she tied me to the wall and stuck a funnel in my mouth and force fed me nothing but sauerkraut until I was 26 and a half years old. That's when I swore that someday I would get out of that basement and travel to a magical, faraway place where the sun is always shining and the air smells like warm root beer, and the towels are oh so fluffy. Where the Shriners and the lepers play the ukuleles all day long, and anyone on the street will gladly shave your back for a nickel. Waka waka doo doo, yeah. Well, let me tell you, people, it wasn't long at all before my dream came true. Because the very next day, a local radio station had a contest to see who could correctly guess the number of molecules on Leonard Nimoy's butt. Well, I was off by 3, but I still won the grand prize. So I had a first-class one-way ticket to Albuquerque. Oh, yeah. I've never been on a real airplane before, and I gotta tell you, it was really great. Except, of course, that I had to sit between 2 large Albanian women with an excruciatingly severe body odor. The little kid in back of me kept throwing up the whole time. The flight attendants ran out of Dr. Pepper and salted peanuts. The in-flight movie was Biodome with Pauly Shore. Oh yeah, 3 of the airplane's engines burned out, went into a tailspin and crashed into a hillside, and the plane exploded in a giant fireball, and everybody died except for me. You know why? Because I had my tray table up and my seat back in the full upright position. So I crawled from the twisted, burning wreckage. I crawled on my hands and knees for 3 full days, dragging along my big leather suitcase and my garment bag and my tenor saxophone and my 12-pound bowling ball and my lucky autograph glow-in-the-dark snorkel. Finally, I arrived at the world-famous Albuquerque Holiday Inn, where the towels are oh so fluffy. You can eat your soup right out of the ashtrays if you wanna. It's okay, they're clean. I checked into my room and I turned down the AC and I turned on the Spectavision. And I'm just about to eat that little chocolate mint on my pillow that I love so very, very much when suddenly there's a knock on the door. I say, "Who is it?" There's no answer. "Who is it?" There's no answer. "Who is it?" They're not saying anything. So finally I go over and I open the door and it's just as I suspected. Some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only one nostril. Oh man, I hate it when I'm right. So anyway, he bursts into my room and he grabs my lucky snorkel and I'm like, "Hey, you can't have that. That snorkel's been just like a snorkel to me." He's like, "Tough." I'm like, "Give it." He's like, "Make me." And I'm like, "Hey." So I grabbed his leg and he grabbed my esophagus and I bit off his ear and he chewed off my eyebrows and I took out his appendix and he gave me a colonic irrigation. Yes, indeed, you better believe it. Somehow, in the middle of it all, the phone got knocked off the hook. 20 seconds later, I heard a familiar voice. You know what it said? I'll tell you what it said. It said, "If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. You need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, if you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. You need help, hang up and then dial your operator." Well, to cut a long story short, he got away with my snorkel. But I made a solemn vow right then and there that I would not rest. I would not. I decided to buy some donuts. So I got in my car and I drove over to the donut shop and I walked on up to the guy behind the counter and he says, "Yeah, what do you want?" I said, "You got any glazed donuts?" He said, "No, we're out of glazed donuts." I said, "You got any jelly donuts?" He says, "No, we're out of jelly donuts." I'm like, "You got any Bavarian cream filled donuts?" He says, "No, we're out of Bavarian cream filled donuts." I said, "You got any cinnamon rolls?" He says, "No, we're out of cinnamon rolls." I said, "You got any apple fritters?" He says, "No, we're out of apple fritters." I'm like, "You got any bear claws?" He says, "Wait a minute, I'll go check." "No, we're out of bear claws." I said, "Well, in that case, what do you have?" He says, "All I got right now is this box of 1 dozen starving, crazed weasels." I said, "Okay, I'll take that." So he hands me the box, and I open up the lid, and the weasels jump out. They immediately latch onto my face and start biting me all over. Oh man, they were just going nuts. They were tearing me apart. I think it was about that time that a little ditty started going through my head. I believe it went a little something like this. Ah, get him off me, get him off me. No, get him off. Oh God, get him off me. I ran out into the street with these flesh-eating weasels all over my face, waving my arms all around, just running like a constipated wiener dog. And as luck would have it, that's exactly when I ran into the girl of my dreams. Her name was Zelda. She was a calligraphy enthusiast with a slight overbite and hair the color of strange peaches. I'll never forget the very first thing she said to me. She said, "Hey, you got weasels on your face." That's when I knew it was true love. We were inseparable after that. No, we ate together, we bathed together, we even shared the same piece of mint flavored dental floss. The world was our burrito. So we got married, we bought us a house, and we had two beautiful children, Nathaniel and Superfly. We were so very, very, very happy. But then one fateful night, Zelda said to me, she said, "Sweetie Pumpkin, do you want to join the Columbia Record Club?" I said, "Whoa, hold on now, baby. I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment." So we broke up and I never saw her again. That's just the way things go in Albuquerque. Anyway, things really started looking up for me after that because about a week later, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. That's right, I got me a part time job at the Sizzler. I even made Employee of the Month after I put out that grease fire with my face. Oh, yeah, everybody was pretty jealous of me after that. I was getting a lot of attitude. Okay, like one time, I was out in the parking lot trying to remove my excess earwax with a golf pencil when I see this guy, Marty, trying to carry a big old sofa up the stairs all by himself. So I go up to him and I say, "Hey, you want me to help you with that?" And Marty, he just rolls his eyes and goes, "No. I want you to cut off my arms and legs with a chainsaw." So I did. Ryu says, "He's new here. Nice hair. Thank you." Anyway, so I go up to him and I say, "Hey, you want me to help you with that?" Marty just rolls his eyes and goes, "No, I want you to cut off my arms and legs with a chainsaw." So I did. Then he gets all indignant on me and he's like, "Hey, man, I was just being sarcastic." Well, that's just great. How was I supposed to know that? I'm not a mind reader, for crying out loud. Besides, now he's got a really cute nickname, Torso Boy. So what's he complaining about? Say, that reminded me of another amusing anecdote. This guy comes up to me on the street and says he hasn't had a bite in 3 days. Well, I knew what he meant. Just to be funny, took a big bite out of his jugular vein. He's yelling and screaming and bleeding all over. And I'm like, "Hey, come on, man, don't you get it?" And I'm like, but he keeps rolling around on the sidewalk, bleeding and screaming, completely missing the irony of the whole situation. Man, some people, you know. Anyway, where was I? Kind of lost my train of thought. Uh, okay. Anyway, I know it's kind of a roundabout way of saying it, but I guess the whole point I'm trying to make here is I hate sauerkraut. That's all I'm really trying to say. And if one day you happen to wake up and find yourself in an existential quandary full of loathing and self doubt, and racked with the pain and isolation of your pitiful, meaningless existence, At least you can take a small bit of comfort in knowing that somewhere out there in this crazy old mixed up universe of ours is still a little place called Albuquerque. Ryu Katsuragi says, is 100 now host? What do you mean? Ryu says, sub. Feel free to sub if you like. If you sub Ryu, thank you. I do appreciate it. Ryu says, in nice poster, host your gamers. Which poster do you like the most? I've got big one here is an Aquaman one. I've got Teen Titans. This one is for Captive State, which is a TV show I haven't seen yet. This is for Hellboy, the Hellboy comics. And I got Carnage up at the top, along with an X-Men one right in the middle, up there somewhere. Let's see here. Rakdos, Gruul, and Azorius. Upper copy and paste. Somebody sent me a message on Instagram that says, "Hi, handsome." How should I respond to that? I'll leave it up to you guys. Whoever's watching right now, let me know. How should I respond to the message, "Hi, handsome"? Should I ignore it? Should I say something smartass? I'll let you guys. Well, I actually just passed 100 subscribers, which means I gotta save the 100 subscribers special that I've been working on and upload it. I hope you guys enjoy that video. That is actually the perfect birthday present. 100 subscribers special. Save it there. It's an hour and 15 minutes. So, thank you guys. Whoever subscribed, thank you. Also, please be sure you go down below and check out all my other social media. Got a Discord, so feel free to start following those. I do try and update those as often as I can. I think I've got a few more. I've got a couple other videos that I need to film for my 100 subscribers. I do want to hear you guys' opinions, though. What do you guys think of my videos? Do you guys like the videos? Do you not like the videos? If you answer that, please let me know what you like or dislike about my videos. I want to be able to change what I like or what I do based off of what you guys like and dislike. Normally, the streams aren't quite this boring. And I think I'm going to end the stream here unless you guys have anything else you want me to talk about. The stream is kind of going a little choppy for me, so